The value of champions of character across all institutions is a message that we can all get behind.
The purpose behind Champions of Character is to have that student-athlete experience be one of growth.
Men's basketball on campus, we make sure that we give back with a smile and with a purpose.
Our goal as coaches is for our players to leave being better men, better husbands, better fathers, and better members in their community.
NAIA is Champions of Character.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. Our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge. National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. Our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 members.
Good evening, everybody, from the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University. It's time for college basketball as Oakland City, with a record of 8-8, will battle St. Mary of the Woods College, the Pomeroys of Terre Haute, Indiana. I'm Walt Ferber, producer, director David Hose with us. Earlier today, I had the opportunity to sit down with Ken French, the head basketball coach at Oakland City University, and here is that conversation.
Ken, it's always a pleasure. Congratulations. It was big-time atmosphere here on Saturday, and we played a pretty doggone good IU East team. Got a little bit behind early, but Dealer went into the ball game, and it looked like the switch was flipped, and we came up with a nice win.
It was a very good conference win, good crossover win against the East Division team, and then, IU East is one of the most talented teams in the league, and we talked about this in the post game. I think it was really, really intense. They had guys trying to dunk it, and we met them at the rim, and we had guys trying to dunk it, and they met us at the rim. It was was a good game. You know, we got down early and then just got the lead at the half and extended it in the second half and, you know, did what we needed to do and to convert at the free throw line and finish the game off. And really, really good win for us in the league in a crossover game.
I try to look at things through an opposing coach's eye when I'm looking at us, and I'm telling you, I would not want to have to coach against us. This is a team where the pieces are falling together, and we've got the roles that are being meshed out pretty well right now, and offensively, defensively, we're pretty solid, maybe even a little more on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, our defense is way ahead of our offense because of the guys that we've had in and out, and they're finally starting to pick up on our base system and how we want to defend actions and that kind of stuff. We're comfortable, more comfortable than we have been. Offensively, we're still trying to figure out who we are a little bit because of the guys that we've had in and out due to injury or sickness or whatever it may be. You hit on Dior being back. It just felt good to have a rotation and have everybody available to play. The best ability is availability, right, Walt? Hopefully we'll continue to have everybody available and figure out how to play together and keep getting better.
You know, we don't have easy ones. We had that Saturday. Tonight, St. Mary of the Woods coming down 41 from Terre Haute. And the last several years especially, they have been a tough team to beat.
They have. They've been a national tournament team the last couple of years. And new coach, and they've got some new guys. They got some returning guys off of the team that had a lot of success there last year. We've added, Tristan Popa was an assistant coach there. Now he's an assistant coach for us. He's been a great addition to our staff, and I think both teams are going to play hard. I think we're going to get their best, and hopefully they'll get our best. And this is a West Division battle. They were picked ahead of us in the preseason rankings, and I know those preseason rankings don't mean much, but
they got people like me voting for it, so I don't know how much faith I put them in either.
But they're ahead of us, and we want to try to continue to stay on track here and be on level par or a game back at Kokomo, and that's what we're doing. We're just trying to go 1-0 every night we play, and tonight that's our goal. We got to try to go 1-0.
Keys for us tonight?
Got to defend. We've got to defend them. They're good. They're explosive. They got a good inside scorer in Micah Jukwa, and then they've got a really good outside scorer in Teray. They're going to play well. They play hard. I got a lot of respect for them because they do play hard and they get after it. We've got to defend and we got to rebound. If we do those two things, we'll give ourselves a chance.
Okay, just an observation for me, being an old fart that's been around basketball for a long time. These guys are one of the most enjoyable bunches I've ever been around. It looks like the chemistry is good, and we got athletes, but as good of basketball players as we are, I think those guys we got out there are better young men. And in the long run, and I look at things a little differently now after all these years, but that's even more important than winning.
It is, and I appreciate that and the observation that you have, Walt, because I think that's what we see. We love these young men we've got in the program right now. We're still growing. We're still coming together. We're still learning how to play together, but we're having a lot of fun doing it too. And they know that we're not a finished product. They haven't played our best game yet. I don't know if that'll be tonight, but we know it's coming down the line, hopefully, and we just want to continue to improve and grow, not only on the court, but off the court as young men.
Coach, it is certainly always a pleasure. Best of luck tonight. Let's go get him.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Walt.
And that is our national anthem. Reverend Lee Moore had our invocation before that. And right now, Dr. Stephen Custer, the public address announcer here at Oakland City University, will announce the starting lineups. And we'll get into tonight's contest. First of all, for St. Mary of the Woods, number 4, Ellis Todd, a 6'4 senior at 12'9". Number 12, Malachi Pearson, a 6'5 senior. Number 13, Quamore Hobbs, a 6'5 junior at 5'9". Number 22, Mike Ayakawa, a 6'5 senior at 13'4". And number 20, Dayo Bell, a 6'9 senior at 3.9 points per ball game. And now your Oakland City University Mighty Oaks. At a wing, Chris Grubbs, a 6'8 junior, averaging 12.3 points per ball game from Indianapolis, Indiana. Damari Hood, a 6'5 sophomore, averaging 12.3 points per ball game from Muncie, Indiana. Number 33 in the middle, Lohan Stefan DJ Biacha, 6'8 junior at 4.3 points per game from Yaoundé, Cameroon. At a guard, number 10, Fletcher Cole. He is a 6-foot freshman at 13 points per ball game. And also starting at guard, number 5, Khalid Sharp, is a 6'3 freshman at 14.6 points per game. The colors are very similar. St. Mary of the Woods in their away light blue jerseys, white numerals and blue trim. Oakland City tonight in the home grays with dark numerals and trim. It'll be Chris Grubbs jumping up against Dayu Bell. And we're ready to get this show on the road. Oakland City has got the tap. Khalid Sharp works the ball down. That is Fletcher Cole. Cole on the wing. Gets the ball to Grubbs. Grubbs with the drive, the fadeaway from the elbow. It's no good. It's tapped out. Oakland City maintains possession. That is Sharp. Sharp to Damari Hood. Hood drives in the lane. Fadeaway 10. That's too hard. It's tapped around. Pomeroy's come up with a basketball. Ellis Todd will set things up for the Oaks. Comes on the near side to Hobbs. Goes underneath, and that will be off the fingertips of Aikawa, out of bounds. And it will be basketball going to Oakland City University as Fletcher Cole has it now for the Oaks. Comes on the near side to DJ. DJ back to Fletcher Cole. Grubbs works the ball to Sharp. Sharp in the lane to DJ. 11 on the shot clock. Driving on the baseline. Gets the ball underneath, and it's taken away by the Pomeroys. They're in a hurry, working the ball down. The scoop is no good, and the shot is back up and in. The 2 points goes to Dayu Bell, averages 3.9. His first two, and St. Mary of the Woods has grabbed a 2-0 lead. Fletcher Cole lobs it to DJ on now the top of the key. Sharp bounce passes to Hood. Bounces around, DJ goes back and gets it. Works hard to the basket, puts it up, shots no good. Bell comes down with the board for the Pomeroys. Where the ball across the timeline is Todd on the near side. Todd gets it right back from Ayuka. It's a turnover, and a foul is going to be called on Mike Ayuka. Was 6'5 senior, his first, team's first. 2-0 to score. Pomeroys are up early. Walt Ferber with producer-director David Host of the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University as Fletcher Cole, freshman out of Paoli, gets it to DJ. Back to Cole on the far side. Works the ball to Chris Grubbs. Grubbs in. 10-footer off the glass and in. Chris Grubbs ties the ball game at 2. 17:38 here in the first half. Todd works it up for the Pomeroys. Goes on the far side, gets the ball right back. Goes strong to the basket, and Todd puts the biscuit in the basket. 6'4" senior, averaging 12-9. Gets his first points of the ball game, and the Pomeroys are up 4-2. Sharp with a beautiful move underneath. Gets his shot blocked by Bell. Across the timeline is Todd. Works the ball under in Oakland, and that is up and good and makes it a 6-2 ball game. As that was Hobbs that put it in. 6-2 to score. Pomeroy setting it up. That is Todd. Todd goes to Iuka, and he will put it up and in, and it's 8-2. And that will get a timeout from Ken Fretz. 16:36 to go in the first half. We'll go ahead, and we will keep it right here. Early statistics in the contest. Oakland City 1 of 5 for 20%. St. Mary of the Woods 4 of 5, 80%. No free throws. No three-pointers have been shot yet. No free throws have been shot yet. Pomeroys are up 4-1 rebounding. Each team with an offensive, and St. Mary of the Woods leading 3-0 defensively. One tie, no lead change. Pomeroys have led for 1 minute and 34 seconds, or 59.1% of the game. The biggest lead for the Pomeroys, 6, and that's what it is right now at 8-2. 2 assists for the Pomeroys, each team with 2 turnovers. Pomeroys with 1 block and on-court points, 8-2. Pomeroys, Oakland City with the ball. Leader in the lane is up and no good. Pomeroys, Bell comes down with a rebound. Comes on the near side to Hobbs. Baseline shot, that's nothing but nylon for Pearson. And it is 11-2 Pomeroy, so a fast start by St. Mary of the Woods. Kalik Sharp with the ball. That drive is underneath, the shot is no good, and Bell with another rebound. Working the ball down is Todd. Basketball is deflected. Pomeroys come back up with the basketball. Iuka with the ball. He'll fire an 18-footer. That is no good. Follows the shot. It is Bell. And Bell scores, and it's 13-2. St. Mary of the Woods. Looking the ball across the timeline. That's Dior Davis in the game now. Back to Grubbs. Grubbs fires up a 3 and rims off no good. Hood taps it back in. It's out of bounds, and the ball will go to St. Mary of the Woods. Jonathan Claxton in now for DJ for Oakland City. 15-16 in the first half. St. Mary of the Woods out early. Lead at 13-2. Pomeroy set up the offense. Oaks need a defensive stop. That's Pearson. Pearson being guarded by Davis. Basketball deflected. Davis has it for Oakland City. Bounce pass to Hood. And foul is going to be called on Oakland City. Jared Bonds checking in for St. Mary of the Woods. Foul is going to be called on Davis. And it's Davis first. That's going to get it to our first media timeout. 14:54 in the first half with the score. St. Mary of the Woods 13, Oakland City University 2. You're watching Oakland City University basketball, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Huntingburg on .14 minutes, 54 seconds in the first half. A good start for the team from Terre Haute here. Oaks put on full court pressure as the Pomeroys try to get the basketball into play. The ball across the timeline. It looks like it is Howell into the ball game now. Ball comes to Pearson. On the near side, back to Howell. Basketball is deflected. Hood goes, but going back and getting it is Todd. Back on the near side to Bonds. 5 on the shot clock. Oakland City with the takeaway. Dior Davis goes for Oakland City, going coast to coast. Off the glass, no good. Tapped up by Grubbs, no good. They're just not falling for the Oaks early. Benny works down. He's going to go coast to coast, getting it up, no good. It bounces around, goes out of bounds. Oakland City will have the basketball back, an early 11-point deficit. Fletcher Cole will come into the ball game now for Damari Hood. He is the freshman out of Paoli, Indiana. Damari Hood works the ball across, that is Dior Davis working it across the timeline. Back on the near side to Grubbs. Grubbs drives, heads on the baseline. Shot fake, puts it up, no good, but he's going to get to the foul line. And the Oaks have a chance to put some points on the board to get that deficit a little bit down there, as Dio Bell will have the personal foul. His first, team second. Chris Grubbs goes to the free throw line. The 6'8" junior out of Indianapolis. It's the free throw. Grubbs has scored all 3 points for the Oaks. 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 at the free throw line, 1 more for Chris. And gets the shooter's roll on there. Grubbs with 4, 13-4, back under double digits. As Teray Howell has it for St. Mary's of the Woods on the far side. Comes back on the near side, as that is Pearson. Long 3-point shot, that rims off, no good by Howell. Oaks have the rebound. Across the timeline, Davis. Davis works in the paint, kicks it back outside. And Davis is going to turn it over for Oakland City. Oaks putting on the full court pressure. Khalid Sharp will meet Howell in the backcourt. Lobs the ball low. Shot underneath, and the push back up is good. That makes it 15-4. As Bonds puts the biscuit in the basket, his first 2. 15-4. Driving in, putting it all the way up and in is Khalid Sharp. And that makes it 15-6. The game back to 9. Hal sets up the offense for the Pomeroys. There's the ball on the near side. Passing all the way down, and that is no good. Claxton with a board for Oakland City. Dior Davis works underneath the Grubbs. Grubbs taps the ball outside. Sharp picks up the long loop pass. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Driving, shooting, and scoring is Sharp, and a possibility for an old-fashioned three-point play. Khalid Sharp has 4 points. It's now 15-8. The 6'3 junior out of Queens, New York, will go to the free throw line where he's a 67% free throw shooter, and it's back to 7. Kind of loud in here tonight. Love the atmosphere. Johnson Center can get pretty loud sometimes. Kalik hits the free throw. Points, Sharp has 5, Grubbs has 4, and it's 15-9, St. Mary of the Woods. Howe, long three-pointer, misses badly. Sharp off to the races. He's going to take it coast to coast and score! And another possible old-fashioned three-point play. So Sharp with 7 points, and he's going to the free throw line. Dayu Bell back into the ball game. Iuka back into the ball game. Bonds is out. And also out is Ben Chestnut. Sharp once again at the free throw line on the chance to get it back to a 1-possession ball game. Kalik hits it. 8 points for Kalik Sharp. 15-12, and a big run here for Oakland City University. It is an 8-0 run as the pressure defense is hurting Iuka. Lob pass, misfiring on the shot. Claxton has the board. Working the ball across the timeline. Sharp. Shaken, Bacon. 3-point shot. Kalik is on fire. Kalik, you cannot stop him. You can only hope to contain him. And after being down by over 10, Oakland City has tied the game at 15 to 30-second timeout. So we will leave it right here. Leaders in the ball game, points for Oakland City. Kalik Sharp has 11. Chris Grubbs 4 for St. Mary's of the Woods. Dayon Bell with 4. Malachi Pearson 3. Ellis Todd 2. And Quamar Hobbs with 2. Rebounds. Dayon Bell with 6 for St. Mary of the Woods. Malachi Pearson 2. Jared Bonds 1 for Oakland City. Chris Grubbs, Kalik Sharp, and Lohan DJ Bianca with 2. Jonathan Claxton with 2. St. Mary of the Woods have the ball out of the timeout. That is Howe. Comes on the near side to Iuka. Todd. Ball is reversed. Pomeroy's reset. Fadeaway shot, no good. It's tapped around. That misses badly by Bell. And finally, from the elbow, Iuka puts it up and in at 17-15 now. St. Mary's of the Woods. Kalik Sharp passes the ball underneath. Oaks have to bring it outside. Dior Davis works off the screen, fires up the 3 and scores. And Oakland City has taken the lead at 18-17 on the Dior Davis 3-point shot. Howe works top of the key to Iuka on the near side to Todd. Todd works the ball high to Dayu Bell. 3-pointer swish. And that was an answer for Todd, who has 5, and it's 20-18. Pomeroy's back up by 2. Fletcher Cole working on the baseline for Oakland City. Almost has his pocket picked. Somehow gets the ball down. Shot is up and no good. Claxton gets the rebound. Drives hard into the lane, puts it up, no good. Well, the rebound comes down to Todd for the Pomeroys. Pomeroys will slow it down. 9:37 to go here with the first half. 20-18 Pomeroy. That is time. Comes on the near side to Aukwa. Drove into the basket, puts it up and in. 6 points for him. All of a sudden the lead back to 4. A game of runs in this. And it's been a 7-0 run for the Pomeroys. Sharp. 18-footer high off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Bell, who's done a good job on the board for St. Mary of the Woods College. Ellis Todd on the near side. Gives the ball to Howe. Hood gets ready to check back in for Oakland City. Back on the near side to Owens. Driving in the lane. Double shake. Double, it's up and no good. It's going to go to Oakland City as Aukwa missed the shot from the elbow. That's going to take us to the immediate timeout. 8:42 left in the first half with the score 22-18 Pomeroys. Watching Oakland City University basketball brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill on GoMightyOaks.com and the Go Mighty Oaks YouTube channel. .42 left in the half. Our contest brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill. Raider Wednesday returning tomorrow night with the girls basketball team. Public invited. 6:30 it gets underway. Great pizza by the pound. Pizza buffet will be served. Kamari Hood for Oakland City goes to Grubbs. Grubbs to Davis. Davis goes top of the key to DJ. Back to Davis. Davis goes out of bounds. Oakland City ball with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Only 3 people have scored for the Oaks. Davis, Sharp, and Grubbs. This has a lot of juice in it tonight. Ball comes into Davis. Ball comes into DJ and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Bell. 8 seconds on the shot clock. And the Oaks will fire the basketball into play. Gets it into Davis. Davis kicks it into gear. 15-footer, no good. DJ puts it up. He got hammered. That goes out of bounds. It'll be Oakland City's basketball. Well, no foul, but the Oaks maintain possession. 17 seconds on the shot clock. A 4-point St. Mary of the Woods lead. Ball comes in. That is Damari Hood, goes to Grubbs. Grubbs to Davis. Knocked away momentarily. Davis goes back and gets it. 3-pointer. That rims off, no good. Grubbs puts it up, no good. Coming down with the rebound, the Pomeroys on the outlet pass, Todd. He drives under, reverse layup by Todd is no good. And it is put back up and good by Todd, who's got 7. It's back to 6 At 24-18, Pomeroy's up on top. Davis for the Oaks. Dives in and he's going to be fouled. I think they're looking at Teray Howe. No? Yeah, it is on Howe. That's Howe's first personal foul. Bonds back into the ball game for the Pomeroys for Bell. Oaks put it in, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Grubbs puts it up, but Grubbs going to go to the free throw line. And that foul is called on Iuka. That's his second personal foul. So he's in a little bit of foul trouble now for the Pomeroys. Chris Grubbs, who is 2 for 2 at the line, has 4 points, will go to the free throw line for the Mighty Oaks. No good on the first one, so Grubbs 2 of 3. 24-18 St. Mary of the Woods. Both teams 8 and 8 coming into this one. Missed them both. Pomeroy's Iuka has the rebound. Ellis Todd across the timeline. Sharp will come back into the ball game for Oakland City. On the near side, Iuka. Good ball rotation. Bonds working on the baseline. Shot blocked by DJ. And good offensive boards. And finally coming out with it is Oakland City. That's Dior Davis, 10-footer. That rims off, no good. It's tapped around, goes out of bounds, and will be Oakland City's ball with 21 seconds on the shot clock. Okay, Sean Scott will come out of the ball game for Oakland City. Hood will put the ball into play, gets it to Davis. Davis works off the screen. Gets the ball to Grubbs. Grubbs works underneath, shot fake. Has his shot blocked with the basketball is Bell for St. Mary's of the Woods. Three-pointer, swish. Pearson with his second three. He's got 6. It's 27-18 St. Mary of the Woods. Oakland City with the basketball now. Sharp, top of the key, drives in the lane, kicks it back outside. Shot fake, three-pointer. That rims off. It's no good, and a one-on-one now as it's off the front of the rim, and I believe they're going to get Damari Hood at the free throw line. No, we're going to get DJ. DJ will get his first personal foul. So free throws will be shot by the Pomeroys. That's Bell at the free throw line, a 55% free throw shooter. And no, pardon me, that is at the free throw line. Thomas Gurma gets 1 of 2. Gurma's 6'8" junior. 28-18. Pomeroy's back up by 10. Damari Hood on the near side. Drives in the lane. Ball is knocked out of bounds. They're going to give it back to Oakland City with 15 seconds on the shot clock. 5 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the first half. 28-18 is the score. Sharp will put the basketball into play for the Oaks. Ball comes back out to Dior Davis. Davis with a shake and a bake in the lane. It's Sharp and the ball is taken away from him. Pomeroys have it. Working the other direction, Ellis Todd. Todd is back on the near side to Bonds. Works on the low block. Hobbs. And it will be Pomeroy's basketball underneath their own bucket. Todd works the ball to Gurma. Germa on the near side back to Todd. Three-pointer in the air. That rims off no good. Rims around. Dior Davis has the rebound for the Oaks. DJ top of the key back to Davis. 5 minutes left in the half. Chris Grubbs on the wing. Drives in. Shot fake. Basketball is deflected. It's knocked out of bounds. Pomeroy's touch at last is D.O. Bell. That'll take us to the media timeout. 4:49 left in the first half. Pomeroy's up 28-18. You're watching Oakland City University basketball, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill on GoMightyOaks.com and the Go. We're back. Women are playing at St. Mary of the Woods in Terre Haute tonight. And with a little over 3 minutes left, Oakland City, Coach Otis Epps' crew lead that one 59-56. And that's a barn burner going on in Terre Haute tonight also. Oakland City will put the ball into play side court, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Bounced out of bounds off of Iukwa. Sharp puts it into play. Fresh 20 on the shot clock now. DJ has it. To the cutter in the lane. Grubbs misfires. It's tapped around. Coming down with a rebound is Iukwa. The Pomeroys gets it to Howell. Howell works them all across the timeline for St. Mary of the Woods. Working off the wing and off a couple of pretty doggone good screens. Gets it to Bonds. Bonds will drive, has an open lane, is cut off underneath, and will put it in. So Bonds will score his third and fourth points and make it 30-18. Sharp answers with that's Davis answers with a much-needed bucket for the Oaks to make it 30-21 as we hit the 4-minute mark in the first half. Howell drives in the lane, shoots in the elbow. That's no good. And the rebound is stolen by Hobbs, who scores. 4 points now for Hobbs, 32-21. Pomeroys by 11. In the backcourt, Tamari Hood for Oakland City. Hood on the left wing. Gets the ball to Dior Davis. Davis drives underneath. Will walk with the ball and give it back to the Pomeroys. Fifth turnover, make it 6 turnover for Oakland City. St. Mary of the Woods has 4, 32-21. As Iukwa will come back into the ball game for Deo Bell for the Pomeroys. Been a wild and a loud first half here at the Johnson Center. Howe gets the basketball to Iukwa. Moves back around, 15 on the shot clock. Works to Bonds. On the back outside, we're down to 8. Howe driving 18-footer. That rims off, no good. Coming down is Dior Davis with the rebound. He's mugged by Hobbs, and Davis takes it back, and this time they'll get a foul on Davis. We'll get a foul, on St. Mary of the Woods. That is Hobbs going to pick up his first personal foul, team 7th. And that will send Davis to the free throw line, a 73% free throw shooter. Davis has hit a couple of three-point baskets tonight for 6 points. He's a senior out of Manhattan, New York, and he has elevated this Oakland City team this year as Dale Bell's going to check back in for St. Mary of the Woods as Davis hits that. D.R. Davis with 7 points. It's 32-22. Bell back in and Bonds out for St. Mary of the Woods. One more for Davis. Gets them both. 32-23. It's back to a 9-point ball game. Across the timeline it goes to Howell. Howell gets it right back. That's Aukwa down underneath, and Deo Bell flushes it with a dunk. 6 points for him. That shot is up and no good. And Grubbs that was Hood that put it back up, no good. Scott's gonna get ready to check back in. And that was a drive straight to the basket. And Teray Howell puts it in for his first 2 points and a half. 37-23, the Pomeroys back up by 14. Fletcher Cole works outside, the three-point shot rims off, no good. Grubbs gets the rebound. Underneath, Grubbs puts it up off balance, no good. Sharp puts it back up and in. Sharp has been, scoring-wise, the best Oak. 13 first half points, it's 37-25. Pomeroy's lead is at 12. Howell on the right wing. Comes back out to Aukwa. Aukwa hands the basketball to Todd. On him like glue is Damari Hood. Driving is Aukwa. That is up, misses everything. And getting the rebound is Sharp for Oakland City. Grubbs on the near side. Trying to get it back to 10, maybe 9. That's no good as Davis finally misses his first three-point shot. Under a minute to go in the half. As that is Teray Howell that's got the ball now for the Pomeroys. Boy, they've been impressive. I mean, it's the only way you can talk about it here in the first half. Pearson on the near side. Fletcher Cole guarding him. That is Howell. Howell drives in the lane. Works down under. Fade away 10-footer on the baseline is up and good by Howell, who's got 4 points. It's 39-25. Shot clock is off. We're down to the final seconds of half number 1. D.R. Davis with the ball. Works off the Grubbs screen. Puts it up. That's knocked out of bounds. 6.7 seconds. Oaks have the basketball. As Kayshawn Scott's going to go back into the game for the Oaks for Damari Hood. Going back in will be Hobbs for Howell for St. Mary of the Woods. Driving is Grubbs. That's no good. Shot back up by Sharp, no good, and that's the end of the first half. With the score, St. Mary of the Woods 39, Oakland City 25. Let us check out the first half stats. As far as team stats, St. Mary of the Woods 17 of 36 for 47.2. Oakland City 8 of 36 for 22.2. 3-point shooting. St. Mary of the Woods 4 of 7, 57.1. Oakland City 3 of 8, 37.5. Free throw, Pomeroys are 1 of 2 for 50%. St. Mary of the Woods 6 of 8 for 75%. St. Mary of the Woods is out rebounding Oakland City 26-22. Oakland City has 12 offensive boards to 9 for the Pomeroys, but St. Mary of the Woods has 17 defensive rebounds to 10 for Oakland City. 2 ties, 2 lead changes, as the Pomeroys have led for 18 minutes or 90% of the first half. Oakland City has led for 21 seconds or 1.8% of the game. Their last lead was 18-17 with 10:07 to go in the first. Largest lead 14 for the Pomeroys, 39-25 with 36 seconds to go in the first. 18-17, the largest lead for Oakland City. 7 assists for the Pomeroys, 0 for Oakland City. Oakland City has 7 turnovers while the Pomeroys have 5. Each team with 10 bench points. Blocks 3 for the Pomeroys, 1 for Oakland City. On-court points 29-15 Pomeroys. Fast break points 2-zip Oakland City. Steals 5-2 Pomeroys. Points off turnovers 6-4 Pomeroys. Points in the paint 22-10 Pomeroys. Second chance points 12-2 Pomeroys. 7-2 Pomeroys personal foul wise. And that is the team stats in the first half. As far as our leaders, first of all, for points, St. Mary of the Woods, Dayon Bell with 8 points. Malachi Pearson with 6. Michael Ajuka with 6. Ellis Todd with 5 for Oakland City. Khalid Sharp with 11. Dior Davis 10. And Chris Grubbs with 4. Rebounds, Dayon Bell with 10. Malachi Pearson with 4. Wilmar Hobbs with 3. And Thomas Gierma with 3 for Oakland City. Chris Grubbs with 4, Dior Davis 3, Jonathan Claxton 3, and Khalid Sharp with 3. Assists, St. Mary of the Woods, Ellis Todd with 3 for Oakland City, Malachi Pearson, Quamar Hobbs, and Michael Ajuka with 1. I'm going to interrupt our stats. We have good, is that the final now? Oakland City has won tonight on the road at St. Mary's of the Woods, 64-58. 64-58 the score. And if you go to the Oakland City University athletic website and go to women's basketball, you can catch the box score and all that stuff from St. Mary of the Woods. So congratulations to OT Seps with that win tonight. So back to the individual leaders. Assist, St. Mary of the Woods, Ellis Todd with 3, Malachi Pearson, Quamar Hobbs, Mike Ajuka with 1. No assists for Oakland City. Blocks, 3 for St. Mary's of the Woods, Devon Bell with 2, Thomas Gierma with 1 for Oakland City. Lohan DJ Biacha has 1. Steals, St. Mary of the Woods, Malachi Pearson with 2, Quamar Hobbs, Dayon Bell, and Donovan Barnett with 1 each for Oakland City. Dior Davis with 2. Jonathan Claxton has 1 personal foul. For St. Mary of the Woods, Mike Ajuka with 2. Quamar Hobbs, Dayon Bell, and Teray Howell with 1 each. For Oakland City, DJ has 1. Dior Davis has 1. Efficiency, St. Mary of the Woods, Dayon Bell at 20, Malachi Pearson at 10, Ellis Todd with 8, and Quamar Hobbs 7. Oakland City, Khalid Sharp 9, Dior Davis 4, Jonathan Claxton 3, and Lohan DJ Biach at 1. Usage percentage, St. Mary of the Woods, Michael Ajuka at 40.41, Jared Bonds 23.88. Quamar Hobbs, 21.22, and Teray Howell at 18.37. For Oakland City, Dior Davis at 37.63. Chris Grubbs, 27.21. Khalid Sharp, 23.60. And Demai Hood at 21.60. It is halftime with the score. St. Mary of the Woods, 39. Oakland City University, 25. I'm Walt Ferber, producer-director David Hosen. Our Game brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill, Uptown Huntingburg. Raider Wednesday back tomorrow night with the girls basketball team. We'll take a break here at halftime. We'll tell you that you are watching Oakland City University men's basketball. Brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill on GoMightyOaks.com and the Go Mighty Oaks YouTube.
The value of champions character across all institutions is a message that we can all get behind.
The purpose behind Champions of Character is to have that student-athlete experience be one of growth.
Men's basketball on campus, we make sure that we give back with a smile and with a purpose.
Our goal as coaches is for our players to leave being better men, better husbands, better fathers, and better members in their community.
NAIA is Champions of Character.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. Our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.
Back at the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University, a very physical first half. And St. Mary of the Woods up 39-35. Oakland City University. The women playing at Terre Haute tonight with a win over St. Mary of the Woods, 64-58. Congratulations to the Lady Oaks, the Mighty Oaks, for picking up a win there. St. Mary of the Woods has the ball as we start the second half. Todd moves the ball to Pearson, back to Hobbs. Works the ball on the high post, turnaround 17-footer is good by Iowa, who's got 8 points, and it's 41-25. Lead crested 16 points for the Pomeroys. Sharp to DJ. DJ gives it back to Damari Hood. Hood, step up, works under, no good. DJ gets it, stuff it, DJ. Oh, he does better than that. He puts it up and in and has a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. 41-25 the score. DJ, a 67% free throw shooter. Bonds in for the Pomeroys. Setting down will be Iukwa. Young man from Cameroon, the National NAIA Defensive Player of the Week last week. And it rolls all the way around and falls in. It's 41-28. Back to 13. Oaks going to full court pressure. And the backcourt, it is Todd. Todd gives the ball back to Pearson. Pearson comes across the timeline on the near side to Bonds. Back to Todd. That is Hobbs. Bonds. Shot fake on the three. They have to get rid of it as it comes back to Bell with 2 on the shot clock. That is no good, but an offensive board. And a three-point shot by Hobbs is good. He's got 7. And it's 44-28. Pomeroys with the advantage. Sharp drives underneath, kicks the ball outside. And that's a 17-footer, rims off the front of the rim, no good by Grubbs. 2-on-1, and the stuff at the end by Hobbs, who's got 9 now, and it's 46-28. Biggest lead in the ball game for the Pomeroys. On the near side, Dior Davis. Davis on the wing, works off the screen into the lane, puts it up and walks with the ball. Now you go up and you come down, that is a travel. So it goes back to the Pomeroys. Oaks on the road at Shawnee State on the 17th. That's their next ball game. Pearson to Todd. Hands the ball back to Pearson. Hands it to Hobbs. 6 on the shot clock, taken away by Sharp, and I think Sharp's going to pick up the personal foul. Anyway, it will be Pomeroy basketball. 15-footer, that rims up, no good by Bonds. It's tapped up, no good. And that's going to go out about 17 seconds on the shot clock. Pomeroys have it back. Oaks have not been out-rebounded like this at any time this year. Jonathan Claxton's going to go into the ball game now for DJ for Oakland City University. Also, Kayshawn Scott's going to go back in for Oakland City, and Damari Hood will sit down. Physically, Oaks are getting manhandled by the Pomeroys. The officials letting them play. Knocked away, and that's the way the bounces go. It goes back to the backcourt. Bonds has it for the Pomeroys. Pearson driving in the lane, and that shot no good by Bonds. Comes in, and that's out. I've got to give him credit for it. That's the old Rick Pitino style. They're being as physical as they can. It would be impossible for the officials to call everything. Across the timeline, Dior Davis, he's going to get fouled and go to the line. So Davis will go to the free throw line. Dior Davis going to go to the free throw line. That foul is going to be on Bell, his second. Dior Davis, 73% free throw shooter, misfires on that. Davis with 8 points on the ball game. He's got one more free throw. And he puts that one up and in. 3 of 4 at the line for Davis, 46-29. Davis in the backcourt, working the ball across the timeline is Howell. Howell goes to Pearson, back to Howell. Down to 12. Oakland City's playing pretty good defense, making the Pomeroys go deep in the shot clock. And they're not going to get it off. Moot point as Oaks come down with a rebound. Grubbs had the rebound for the Oaks. Grubbs on the near side, puts it up. Gets the basket, puts the biscuit in the basket. And has a one opportunity as that gets it back to a 15-point disadvantage. Bonds will pick up his second personal foul for the Pomeroys. Grubbs with 7 points, knocks it home. He's 3 of 4 at the line tonight, and it's 46-32. Trying to break the press, Pearson gets the ball tied up. Good defense by Dior Davis. And that's going to give the ball to Oakland City University. I think that's going to get us. Now it is going to be Grubbs putting the ball into play for Oakland City. It's a ball to Dior Davis in the backcourt. Davis works off the Claxton screen and has his pocket picked by Pearson. Across the timeline, Pearson drives, is cut off and taken away by Grubbs. Grubbs across the timeline on the near side, drives in the lane, flips it back to Sharp. Sharp off balance, gets the ball underneath. Claxton puts it up and will get himself to the free throw line. A little bit of a run here for the Oaks going on. And that foul is on Bell, and that is his third personal foul. So that is tough for the Pomeroys. Claxton at 3.6 points per ball game, the veteran for Oakland City. 6'9" senior out of Portland, Oregon. Eyes it, flies it off the front of the rim. Todd, Benny, and Owens in for the Pomeroys. Missed them both. Rebound comes down to Christopher Owens of St. Mary of the Woods. Oh, a takeaway. A good job by Sharp, but couldn't quite corral it. It went off his foot out of bounds. Full court pressure by Oakland City University. And a timeout is called. It's the media timeout. 15:36 left in the ball game with the score. St. Mary of the Woods 46, Oakland City 32. You're watching Oakland City University basketball, brought to you by the Gaslight on GoMightyOaks.com and the Go Mighty Oaks
National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. Our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.
"15 minutes, 36 seconds left in this one. I know they're watching on the bus coming back from Terre Haute tonight, so congratulations to Otis Epps' Oakland City University women's basketball team, a winner against St. Mary of the Woods on the road tonight, 64-58. Men's team a little bit behind as Todd gets the ball across the timeline for the Pomeroys. Takes the ball back out to Howe. Trey Howe goes to Bennett. Almost a walk. Air ball on the three-pointer. Grubbs got knocked out of the way, and it's going to end up being a three-point violation. If Grubbs had the rebound, it was knocked out, no foul was called. So the Oaks trying to close the gap, but Dior Davis setting up the offense. Howell guarding him. Dior dives underneath, reverse layup is no good. That's no good, and no good again by Kayshawn Scott. And finally, it's put back up and in by Davis. Dior Davis has 11 points, and it's 46-34. Oaks back to within 12. Todd on the timeline goes on the far side to Howe. And that goes out of bounds. Will be 9 seconds on the shot clock. And a timeout on the floor. 14:30 left in the first half. We'll break away with the score. St. Mary's of the Woods 46, Oakland City University 34. Watching Oakland City University basketball brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill on GoMightyOaks.com and the Go Mighty Oaks YouTube. $14:30 left. Our game's brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Huntingburg, Uptown Huntingburg. Raider Wednesday coming back tomorrow night with the girls basketball team. 6:30, the public invited. Slightly tipped on Hal's shot. The Oaks have it. Davis goes all the way down and put the biscuit in the basket. 13 points for Davis. It's down to 10. 46-36, Howell no good. Claxton pulls that board down. Dior Davis attacks. Has his pocket pick. Was taken away by Howell. Ready to check back in his Iuquo for the Pomeroys. Todd on his right. Gives the ball to Owens. Back to Todd. In the low block. And the shot is up and good by Bonet. That's his first points of the ball game, 48-36. Sharp scores and answers. 15 points for Khalid Sharp, 48-38. Back to 10, 13-19 to go. Todd has it in the backcourt, so the Oaks have got it back to 10. That is Todd. Todd comes on the near side to Bennett. And that pass underneath goes out of bounds and is turned over. Davis going to come out of the ball game. Fletcher Cole back in for Oakland City. A chance for Oakland City to get this back in single digits for the first time in a long time. Chris Grubbs will put it into play, and Sharp sets up the offense. He's met by Bennett. Claxton, Fletcher Cole, Grubbs drives, off balance, puts the biscuit in the basket. 48-40, the Oaks are back to within 8. Howell across the timeline. Iokwa, and that shot is up and good by Iokwa, who's got 10, and it's 50-40, back to a 10-point Pomeroy advantage. Fletcher Cole now on the inside to Sharp. Sharp from 3. He gets fouled. So he'll shoot 3. Personal foul is going to be called on Bennett. That is Bennett's second personal foul. Khalid Sharp, 15 points for the night. Going to the free throw line, the junior out of Queens, New York. First free throw is good. 3 going for Sharp, 3 of 3 at the charity line, 4 of 4. $14 points for him. It's 50-42. He hits this one, it would be 7, and that's as close as it's been in a long time. He hits all 3. 50-43. Oaks slowly climbing back in this thing. Howell in the backcourt. Oaks full court pressure. Goes off of Howell across the timeline. 17-footer that rims off. No good. Grubbs comes on with a rebound and gets hammered. Foul is going to be called, and the Oaks get the basketball. And that's going to be on Thomas Germa. That's his first foul. Sharp drives into the lane. It's knocked out of bounds. Should be Oaks. Small out of bounds underneath their own bucket, and it is. Sharp will put it in play for the Mighty Oaks. It's going to be a good finish, I got a feeling. Claxton. Three-pointer baseline is short. Rebound comes down to Iokwa of St. Mary of the Woods. Across the timeline to Ray Howe. Now works on the far side to Iokwa. DJ's going to check back in for Oakland City. In the low block. No good by Iokwa, but he's going to get himself to the foul line. Davis and DJ going to check back in for the Oaks. Going to the free throw line will be Iokwa, 76.5% free throw shooter. Jonathan Claxton picks up his first personal foul. You can also add Damari Hood for coming back in. It is Hood, Davis, and DJ. That is loud tonight here. 11 points for Mike Iokwe. Claxton, Sharp, and Grubbs checking out. One more. The men and women's volleyball team who also play here are here, and they're being extraordinarily loud tonight. One more at the free throw line for Iokwa. He nails them both. 16 points for him. Averages 13.4. It's 52-43. Pomeroys are up by 9. Fletcher Cole comes on the near side now to Damari Hood. Hood drive. Steps it back out. Comes back on the near side to Dior. Dior drives, kicks the ball underneath to DJ. He walks. You know, you got to go along, and the officials are being fairly consistent, and they're flat out letting him play. It's almost region rules out of there, which we played in the old days. No blood, no foul. It's one heck of a way to go, and driving, shooting, and scoring is Hal with 6. And the Pomeroys have answered the bell with their physicality. Kayshawn Scott gets the ball to Cole. Cole drives in the lane. Back to Hood, three-pointer, rims off the front of the rim, no good. Hal comes down with a rebound for the Pomeroys. Hal across the timeline, sets up the offense, works to his left. Comes back on the near side, works to Hal. Hal stepping in, 17-footer. Rims in and out, no good. And DJ and Bell ties it up. I think they're going to call it on DJ. It is, it's his third. Team's third in the second half. You know, the officials had a lot better angle than we did, but it looked like it was all ball. Or it could have been somebody in there. Hal steps in the lane, kicks the ball on the baseline. Three-pointer baseline is nothing but nylon. And that is Hobbs, who's got 12 now. 57-43. Claxton and Grubbs getting ready to check that back in momentarily. Damari Hood, 15-footer, swish. Hood's first bucket. And you can also add Khalid Sharp on that. And that's going to get us to the media timeout with 9:43 to go in the ball game. It is 57-45 Pomeroys. You're watching Oakland City University basketball, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill on GoMightyOaks.com and the Go Mighty Oaks YouTube. (57-45), 9:43 left, points for St. Mary of the Woods. Lamar Hobbs and Michael Ajukwa with 12. Deion Bell, 8. Teray Howell with 7. Oakland City, Khalid Sharp, 16. Dior Davis, 15. Chris Grubbs has 9. And Lohan DJ Bianca has 3. Pomeroys have the basketball coming out of the timeout. Across the timeline, Hobbs. He's in trouble. Good defense by Hood. And the foul is going to be called on Damari Hood for Oakland City. That's his first personal foul, team's fourth. 18 on the shot clock as the Pomeroys put the ball into play. Comes into Teray Howell. Howell to Hobbs. It's the ball on the low post to Iokwa. And another foul is going to be called on Hood. Didn't get any. but he's got 2 like in the last 15 seconds. 5th foul in the half for the Oaks. Six fouls called by the Pomeroys. That's going to be Pearson putting it into play for St. Mary of the Woods. Aukwa drives, knocked away. And Hood has just picked up 3 fouls in the last 30 seconds. 57-45. It's not 1-1 yet. That's the 6th foul. So they put it back and it will be in play. Howe on the baseline, 3-point shot, rims off, no good. Davis comes down with a rebound for Oakland City. That's a good screen by Claxton. Davis drives off the glass and in. Dior Davis. 15 points for Davis, 57-47. Pomeroys are up by 10. And the backcourt, that is Teray Howe. Howe works the ball across the timeline as that goes to Hobbs. 17-footer, it's no good by Aukwa. Goes out of bounds and will be off of Germa. No, pardon me, off of Bell. And it will be Oakland City with the ball and a chance to get it to single digits. Actually, the foul is going to be called on Bell. And that's Dale Bell's 4th personal foul. And that's a 17th foul on the Pomeroys. That'll send Claxton to the free throw line. And a chance to get this into a single digit deficit for the Mighty Oaks. And he missed it. 57-47 is how it stays. Hal across the timeline being hawked by Khalid Sharp. He's had a nice ball game for the Mighty Oaks tonight. Ball goes to Pearson. Pearson on the near side, Hobbs. Ball is reversed. In the lane, it's taken away and knocked out of bounds. That's going to go to Oakland City. Grubbs had some really nice interior defense for the Mighty Oaks there. Dior Davis going to work the offense now. Once again, trying to get it into single digits. Davis underneath, off the glass and in. Dior Davis has 17 points and it's 57-49. Kayshawn Sharp's going to check back in for the Oaks. Going in will be tied for the Pomeroys. In the low block, taken away by Davis. Dior Davis with the takeaway. They're letting him play physical, so Oakland City notching it up in their physicality. Sharp on the wing. Works out the Claxton screen. Sharp drives. And the ball is taken away by Bonds for the Pomeroys. Hal across the timeline, sets it up. Nice bounce pass. And Hobbs flushes it. The dunk, 14, 59-49. Down to 7:18 in this one. Khalid Sharp for the Mighty Oaks. Grubbs on the near side. Shot fake, Grubbs puts it up, no good. Yes, and one! Chris Grubbs knocks it home. 11 points, 59-51. Pearson with the foul on the Pomeroys. His first personal foul. 59-51. Grubbs a chance to get it to a 7-point ball game. Grubbs just kept with that one. And he hits the free throw. Chris Grubbs with 12. 59-52. Dior Davis going to get a foul, had a back tap going. It was close, almost got the takeaway, which would have been an easy 2 for Sharp. That's a second foul on Dior Davis. Howell, an 82.5% free throw shooter, going to the free throw line. David, is it me or is it kind of loud in here tonight? I like this atmosphere. Timeout call, St. Mary of the Woods, 6 minutes, 59 seconds to go in the ball game. The score is 59-52, and they're going to go back under the hood. And look there, I did not see the foul, and they're going to discuss exactly what's going on while they're doing that. We'll go over team stats. St. Mary of the Woods, 25 of 57 for 43.9%. Oakland City, 18 of 55, 32.7. Three-point shooting, St. Mary of the Woods, 6 of 15, 40%. Oakland City, 3 of 10 for 30%. Free throw, Oakland City, 13 of 19, 68-4. The Pomeroy's 3 of 4, 75. Rebounds, 37-35. St. Mary of the Woods, Oakland City leading 17-14 offensively. Pomeroy's leading 23-18 defensively. 2 ties, 2 lead changes. Pomeroy's have led for 31 minutes and 1 second, or 93.9% of the ball game. Oakland City's led for 21 seconds, or 1.1%. Their last lead was 18-17 with 10:07 to go in the first. Largest lead for Oakland City, 18-17, 10:28 to go in the first. Largest lead for the Pomeroys, 18, 46-28, 19-18 to go in the second. 12-1 assist, Pomeroys, 11-10 turnovers, Mighty Oaks. Bench points, 19-14 Mighty Oaks. Blocks, 3-2 Pomeroys. On-court points, 49-34. Mighty Oaks. Fast break points, 4-2 Oakland City. Steals, 7-6 Pomeroys. And we have Howell going to the free throw line now for the Pomeroys and hits the free throw. 7 points. One more for Howell. He doesn't miss him, 82.5, and he knocks that one, and he's got 8 points. Teray Howell, a sophomore from Evansville. Khalid Sharp works it on the near side to Hood. Grubbs, Jonathan Claxton on the wing. Hands the ball to Sharp. Grubbs with a 3. Rims off, no good. Coming down with a rebound is Pearson. Howell works it down. It's on the baseline. That's no good, but an offensive board. And 16 on the shot clock. Pomeroy's maintain possession. Howell will set it up as we're down to 10 on the shot clock now. Todd back to Howell. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Three-pointer on the baseline. That is good. Taking it down to the final get-go there. That is Pearson that knocked it home. 3 threes and 9 points for him. Davis answers for Oakland City. 19 points for D.R. Davis, 64-54. Todd on the near side gets the ball to Teray Howell. This is a wild one here. Working the ball on the high post, Iukwa. Back to Todd. Howell on the wing. Howell drives, works the ball underneath. That's no good. And Oakland City has it, gets the ball out to Sharp. Puts it up, and that's no good. And the rebound comes down to the Pomeroys. Bonds. Three-pointer Howell, good. Howell with 11 points, and it's 67-54. That was a big one by Teray Howell for the Pomeroys. Sharp works on the baseline, kicks the ball out. Looks like they're going to catch Ellis Todd for the foul. Kayshawn Scott's going to go back into the ball game for Oakland City. Foul is going to be called on Todd. That'll be his first. Sharp's going to go to the free throw line, a 67% free throw shooter. Sharp with 16 points, 5 of 13. 1 of 3 3-point shooting, 5 of 5 at the free throw line. Can make it 6 of 6 now. And that is misfired. Rebound comes down to Bonds. Howell across the timeline. Works the ball on the baseline. Gets the ball outside, an open three. That rims off. No good by Pearson. Offensive board to the Pomeroys. Looks like they're going to get Kayshawn Scott on that foul. That is going to be on Hood. That's his fourth. Media timeout, 4:42 left. 67-55 St. Mary of the Woods. You're watching Oakland City University basketball. Brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill on GoMightyOaks.com and the Go Mighty Oaks YouTube channel. Four minutes, 42 seconds to go in the contest. St. Mary of the Woods 67, Oakland City 55. A very exciting contest we've seen here. Oakland City women went up to Terre Haute and knocked off the Pomeroys 64-58. At the free throw line is Malachi Pearson. 9 points on the ball game. No good. Grubbs gets the board. Sharp across the timeline. Goes in to the lane. Kicks the ball back outside. Three-pointer. No good. Tap up. No good. The foul's going to be called on Bonds. That'll be Jared Bonds' third personal foul. And we'll send Oakland City to the free throw line to try to get it a little closer. 67-55. Chris Grubbs, 12 points, make it 13. 13 points for the 6'8 junior out of Indianapolis. Two big free throws there, 67-57. Dior Davis is going to pick up a foul on the inbounds pass there. Dior has picked up his third. So we're going to walk away with 4:26 left. The clock is going to start being an issue. As Howell, it's not the guy you want to foul either. He's 82.5% at the free throw line. And he's hit 2 of 2 in the ball game here so far. 3 of 3. Teray Howell, a 5'8 sophomore from Evansville. That is up and that is good. He's 4 for 4 at the line. And it's 69-57, St. Mary of the Woods. Dior Davis across the timeline. Works off the Sharp screen, back to Sharp on the left wing. Howell on him in the lane, puts it up, no good. It's tapped up, no good. The rebound comes down to Bonds for St. Mary of the Woods. Driving on the baseline, Aukwa goes out of bounds, will be St. Mary of the Woods ball. 4 minutes and 1 second left in tonight's barn burner, a hot one. I tell you what, St. Mary of the Woods is playing well. With the way they've played, it's hard to believe they have lost 8 games this year. Fletcher Cole checking in for the Oaks. Okay, Cole's going to come into the ball game for Damari Hood. The freshman out of Paoli, Indiana, father the basketball coach. Just remember calling his father's games, it seems like yesterday. That is Todd. Driving in. That's going to be a held ball. Todd thought maybe a walk there, but it is a held ball. Change of possession arrow will give it to St. Mary of the Woods as Pearson will put it into play for them. Ball comes into Bonds. Howell drives in the lane, 18-footer. No good. Fletcher Cole with a rebound for the Oaks. Bounce passes it. It goes underneath the Grubbs. Flips the ball back in, and it's taken away by Aukwa of St. Mary of the Woods. Get the ball down. Defense gets back. And a foul is going to be called. Going to the line will be Jared Bonds. These guys, St. Mary of the Woods, hit free throws very well. They're 71.1% at the free throw line. Bonds is at 82.4. They got the ball in the hands of the people that you want to have. Well, you want to have the ball in their hands, and you see why as he hits that one. 5 points for Bonds. Hobbs back in for the Pomeroys. Aukwa will sit out at 70-57. The Pomeroys lead advances to 13. And he hits them both. 6 points for Bond, 71-57. Dior Davis for Oakland City. Grubbs with the screen. Davis waiting for the attack. Goes into the lane, lobs it up, no good. The rebound comes down to Pearson. Howell comes down, drives, attacks, and throws the ball away. Was attempting to get the basketball to Hobbs. Fletcher Cole for Oakland City, setting up the offense now. Drives, turns, shoots, no good. And the rebound comes down to Bonds. Pomeroys can take their time now as Howell works the ball across the timeline. That is Todd. Drive in and kick the ball back out. Todd down to 8 seconds on the shot clock. Todd drives, shoots, no good. Oakland City's Grubbs with a rebound. Grubbs attacks. Goes to get himself to the line. Good drive. He just got it and took off to the races. Foul is going to be called on Bonds. That's his fourth personal foul. Grubbs going to the free throw line where he has done a good job tonight. He is 6 of 7, 17 points. And trying to make it 18 right here. Nope, will not happen. 6 of 8. 71-57, St. Mary of the Woods. Oakland City have been scoreless the last 2:05. One of their last 7 field goals. He missed them both. 71-57, it stays. Howell with the ball for the Pomeroys will set up the offense across the timeline on the near side. He drives, and that was a nice move by Teray Howell. 15 points for Hal, 73-57. Dior Davis for the Oaks. Goes up, and a foul is going to be called on Bonds, and he is just fouled out of the ball game. So Bonds fouls out. 6 points on the night, 2 of 7 shooting, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover. Will set Dior Davis to the free throw line for the Mighty Oaks. And that is good. Dior Davis, 22 points, 8 of 18 from the field, 2 of 5 3-point shooting, 4 of 5 at the free throw line. 22 points for Davis. Nails them both. 7 of 8 at the free throw line now for Davis. At the 32nd timeout, we'll leave it right here. 1 minute, 49 seconds to go in this one as we look at our leaders. St. Mary of the Woods scoring. Teray Howe has 16. Gomar Hobbs 14. Micah Jukla with 12. Malachi Pearson with 9 for Oakland City. Dior Davis 23. Khalid Sharp has 17. Chris Grubbs 14. Lohan DJ Bianca has 3. Rebound, St. Mary of the Woods, Deion Bell with 14. Malachi Pearson 9. Jared Bonds 8. Micah Jukla with 4 for Oakland City. Chris Grubbs 9. Dior Davis 5. Kayshawn Scott 5. And Jonathan Claxton has 5. 73-59. 1 minute and 49 seconds left in the contest. They got the run out. That's how you beat that one. Hobbs scores it and makes it 75-59. Hobbs with 16 points. Foul is going to be called on Hobbs. Technical foul. Fletcher Cole is going to shoot the technical for Oakland City University. Obviously, he's a good foul shooter, and he hits that one. That's his first point of the night. It's 75-60, 75-61. 1:45 left. A nice breakaway, but a little bit too much juice there at the end by Hobbs for St. Mary of the Woods. Oakland City has the basketball. Dior Davis off the glass, no good. But that is the flush by Kayshawn Scott. 75-63. And a personal foul is going to be called on Davis. That is Davis's fourth, so we're going to walk down the other direction. And this is a guy, if you're an Oakland City fan, this is not a guy you want to have shooting. Teray Powell at the free throw line, hits it. Powell, 17 points, 5 of 13 from the field, 2 of 5 3-point shooting, 5 of 5 at the free throw line. I think it's 6 of 6 as he knocks that one home. 18 points for Howe. 3-pointer by Davis. That's no good. The rebound comes down to Bell. Howe across the timeline and all by himself. That is Hobbs for the stuff, and he's got 20 points, 79-63. Fletcher Cole, 15-footer, no good. Another rebound for Bell. Under a minute to go as Howe has the offense here. It looks like the Pomeroys are going to go to 9-8 with the win. Oakland City will go to 8-9. They're going to take their time. There's certainly no reason not to. Todd drives in the lane, kicks the ball back outside, works it to Hal. Hal runner in the lane. As the shot clock is about ready to stop, Hal gets the bucket. 20 points now for Hal. Is that a full timeout? Just a 30. We'll go ahead and leave it here. Scoring in the ball game for St. Mary of the Woods. Hal with 20 points, 18 points for Hobbs. Ejukwe with 12, Pearson with 9, Bell with 8, Bonds with 6, Todd with 5, and Germer with 1. Barnett, Owens have played and have not scored for Oakland City. Dior Davis, another great night, 23 points, 8 of 20 from the field, 2 of 6 3-pointers, 5 of 6 at the free throw line for 23 points, 17 points for Sharp, 14 for Chris Grubbs, and then it gets a little slim. DJ has 3, Fletcher Cole with 2, Damari Hood with 2, and we've got Kayshawn Scott with 2. Claxton has played, has not scored, but has 5 rebounds. Putting the ball into play is Scott. Scott gets the ball to Davis. Final 30 seconds. Davis drives, puts it up, goes out of bounds. I think it's going to be Oakland City's ball, 23 on the shot clock. Sharp will put the ball into play. Fletcher Cole, no, too short. Pomeroy's come down with a rebound. They can pretty much par this thing out now, as that's Pearson. That's what they're going to do. Bennett now. St. Mary of the Woods faithful applauding, as that's the final seconds of the ball game. And the final score, St. Mary of the Woods 81 and Oakland City University 63. Let's look at our post-game statistics here in the ball game. Our team statistics for tonight. St. Mary of the Woods 31 of 69 for 44.9%. Oakland City 20 of 67 for 29.9. 3-point shooting, St. Mary of the Woods 8 of 18, 44.4. Oakland City 3 of 13, 23.1. Free throw, the Pomeroys 11 of 13, 84.6%. Oakland City 20 of 29 for 69%. Rebounds 50 to 41 Pomeroys, 19-17 Oakland City. Offensively, defensively 33 to 22 Pomeroys. 2 ties, 2 lead changes. St. Mary of the Woods led for 38 minutes or 95% of the ball game. Oakland City led for 21 seconds or 0.9%. Their last lead was 18-17 with 10:07 to go in the first. Largest lead for St. Mary of the Woods was 18 at 81-63 with 37 seconds to go in the game. Largest lead for Oakland City University was 18-17 with 10:28 to go in the first. 16 assists for St. Mary of the Woods, 1 for Oakland City. Turnovers, the Mighty Oaks with 12, the Pomeroys with 11. Bench point 29-25 St. Mary of the Woods. Each team with 3 blocks. On-court points 58-12, as that advantage actually went to Oakland City University. Fast break point 6-4 Pomeroys. Steals 8-6 Pomeroys. Points off turnovers 12-8 St. Mary of the Woods. Points in the paint 40-32 St. Mary of the Woods. Second chance point 21-14 St. Mary of the Woods. Personal fouls 20-13 Pomeroys. 1 technical foul on the Pomeroys, done for Oakland City. And that is our team statistics for the ball game. Let's go ahead and look at our leaders. As we start out with points for Oakland City, Teray Howell had 20 points. Lamar Hobbs with 18 points. Micah Jukwa with 12 and Malachi Pearson with 9. For Oakland City, Dior Davis 23 points for the senior from Queens. Khalid Sharp had 17 points. Chris Grubb with 14. Lohan DJ Bianca with 3. Rebounds for St. Mary's of the Woods. Deion Bell with 16. Malachi Pearson 10. Jared Bonds with 8. And Mike Ajukwo with 4 for Oakland City. Chris Grubbs had 9. Kayshawn Scott 6. Dior Davis 5. Jonathan Claxton had 5 assists. St. Mary of the Woods, Ellis Todd with 4. Teray Howe 4. And Malachi Pearson and Quamara Hobbs with 2. Khalid Sharp had 1 assist for the Oaks for the evening. Block, St. Mary of the Woods, Deion Bell with 2. Thomas Gierma with 1 for Oakland City. Khalid Sharp, Lohan DJ Bianca, and Dior Davis had 1 each. Steals for St. Mary of the Woods, Malachi Pearson with 3. Quamara Hobbs, Deion Bell, and Donovan Barnett with 1 each for Oakland City. Dior Davis with 4, Chris Grubbs and Jonathan Claxton with 1 each. Personal fouls, St. Mary of the Woods, Jared Bonds fouled out with 5, Deion Bell with 4, Mike Ajukwa with 3, and Quamara Hobbs with 2 for Oakland City. Damari Hood and Dior Davis had 4, Lohan DJ Bianca with 3, and Fletcher Cole with 1. As far as efficiency, for St. Mary of the Woods, Deion Bell 25, Quamara Hobbs 22, Teray Howe 16, Malachi Pearson 15 for Oakland City, Khalid Sharp at 13, Dior Davis 13, Chris Grubbs 9, Lohan DJ Bianchi at 4. Usage percentage for St. Mary of the Woods, Mike Ajukwo at 34.25, Teray Howe 27.44, Quamara Hobbs 22.22. Jared Bonds at 19.73. And for Oakland City, Dior Davis at 36.92. Chris Grubbs, 24.16. Khalid Sharp, 20.68. And Damari Hood at 18.16. As Oakland City will go to 8-9 on the year. They are to 3-2 in conference. As St. Mary of the Woods goes 9-8, and they are 3-2 in conference. So that'll do it for us tonight here at the Johnson Center. Till next time, I do want to thank, as always, my buddy David Hose for producing and directing and doing an extraordinary job as always. We want to thank the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg for being our game sponsor. And we appreciate your clicks and your views on the Go Mighty Oaks YouTube channel. And every time you go there, that helps us, and it's certainly very, very much appreciated. So for producer-director David Hose, Walt Ferber saying so long for now. You are watching Oakland City University men's basketball on GoMightyOaks.com and the Go Mighty Oaks YouTube channel.
The value of champions character across all institutions is a message that we can all get behind.
The purpose behind Champions of Character is to have that student-athlete experience be one of growth.
Men's basketball on campus, we make sure that we give back with a smile and with a purpose.
Our goal as coaches is for our players to leave being better men, better husbands, better fathers, and better members in their community.
NAIA is Champions of Character.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. Our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.